guys, it's Leah Jean, and this week I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on the best live streaming app out there. If you guys have never heard of LiveMe before, it's basically a really amazing app where you can broadcast your life, entertain people, talk to people one-on-one. It's very similar to going live on Facebook, Instagram, YouNow, but it has even more fun features for you to use, better ways to connect with your viewers, and I personally find it easier to grow your social media with LiveMe. So I've been using LiveMe since December of last year, and so far I've accumulated 50,000 followers. And you guys all mean so much to me, but I want to help you get there too. So if you're ready, let's get on with the tutorial. But wait, if you watch until the end of the video, I'll be giving you tips on how to get your live streams featured, as well as how to get followers. Okay, let's do this. Alright, you guys, LiveMe can be found in the App Store for iPhone users, and Android users can also get the app. So to get started, all you need to do is make an account through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, email, or your own phone number. Choose a username that's unique and will catch people's attention. So once you guys make an account and log into the app for the first time, you'll see the Who to Follow list, and it will show you the best broadcasters that have the same interests as you. Alright, so once you log in and decide who to follow, you'll see the home screen. Now just from looking at it, the first thing you'll see are some banners floating across the top, and those will show you some upcoming shows that some of the other live streamers are doing, and it will also give you other tips on how to become bigger on LiveMe and how to get featured. Underneath that, you'll see a list of featured broadcasters, and you can also decide what categories you want, like girls, boys, world, games, singing. I personally do a mixture of just talking with you guys, playing fun games, but I also like to do singing and taking song requests to entertain you guys. You'll also see some buttons that say featured, new, and nearby. So if you click the featured button, you'll see some featured broadcasts. These are probably the best, most entertaining broadcasts going on while you're on the app. The new button is exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be people that just started their broadcast, brand new. And then the nearby button is really cool. It's a feature that lets you see broadcasters that are near you. And don't worry, you can turn that on or off, so if you don't want your location to be known, it won't be known. Then let's go to the bottom bar down here. So the first button is the home button, and that takes you to the screen we're looking at right now. The next one shows you the activity of the people you're following, so if any of the live streamers you're following are on right now, you'll see them there. The next bright pink purple button is the streaming button, so that's what you'll press if you want to do your first stream, but I'll get back to the specifics on that later. The next button is the messages one, so you'll see any messages you get from LiveMe Official, anything about contests or how to get featured. They'll also send you some tips, but you'll also get messages from people that are following you. You can send messages, and this is where you can find out who just followed you, who liked some of your videos, who's commenting on them. And one of my favorite parts is that you can create a family on here. So that means you can invite people to be a part of your fam, and this is where you can have a really cool group chat with them whenever you want. And the last button after that is the profile. This is my beautiful profile. My name on here is MyLifeAsLJ. Make sure you click that follow button if you want to see some of my live streams. So up here you'll see the screen name. Like I said, MyLifeAsLJ, click that follow button. And if you click that little button up there, you'll see your star code, and this can be scanned by other users if you're next to them, and that will make them follow you right away. Here you can set your profile picture, and then this is the really cool part. Here you can see how many diamonds you get, how many coins you have, and what level you are. In your broadcast, people can send you gifts. So if people have a certain amount of coins, they can send you gifts, which you can then convert into coins so you can send gifts, or you can convert it to real money. LiveMe lets you earn some real money from your live streams. Also, the more active you are on LiveMe, whether you're broadcasting or participating in other people's broadcasts, your level will go up here. I'm level 18 right now, and you can see I have the little star badge next to my name. That means I hit 30,000 followers, and I'm level 18, and I had over 500,000 diamonds. I'm super excited to have that star badge. Thanks LiveMe for letting me have that one. Under here you can see your top fans. These are the people who gift you the most in your broadcast and give you the most diamonds. And beside that, you can see how many fans you have and how many people you're following. If we look below that, the next section is moments. If you connect your Instagram account to your LiveMe account, your Instagram pictures will show up right here, and then people can like them and comment on them from LiveMe. You guys can make short videos on here, and people can like them and comment on them too. It's kind of like Vine or Musical.ly, and I really like that part. Next, you can see your broadcaster class. Now, the more you broadcast, the higher up you'll be in your class. Let's see what I am. Ooh, alright. The next tab is Star Missions. Now this is pretty new to LiveMe, but I love it. When people send you stars, it's the best way to get featured, and it will get you featured the fastest. The easiest way to get stars is to check into the app every single day. Under that, you can see your replays, which will just show the live streams you had before. And then the last tab I like on here is the broadcast data. So this will help me see any trends I have in my live streams, what days are best, what times are best, how well I did in one broadcast compared to the other, and it's really helpful for me who's trying to grow my channel. Alright you guys, so now it's time to give you some tips on going live. My biggest tip, honestly, is to be yourself. If you're trying to be someone else, or you're trying to act like something that isn't comfortable for you, then it's not going to get you genuine followers who truly care about you, that you care about too. And it also won't be as easy to just talk about things you're interested in and show people how cool you are, because you are cool the way you are. My next tip to go along with that is be entertaining. If you're being your best self on your live streams, you're automatically going to be entertaining. So what I like to do is I like to sing every now and then if people want me to sing. I ask for their requests so they can chat in the comments, but I also like to talk a lot. So I'll be reading every single comment that goes through and I'll be responding to them so they feel that one-on-one connection that I feel too. Another big tip is to play games. That way it will never be boring in your broadcast. One game to play is to make a goal for your viewers to get a coin drop. Now, if you guys have never heard of a coin drop before, think back to when I talked about those diamonds and coins. People can purchase coins to buy gifts to send you that turn into diamonds that turn into real cash, or people can earn coins from you doing a coin drop. So a coin drop is when you convert those diamonds to coins that you've earned, and then you take 600 of those coins and drop them for all your viewers. They can then click the snatch button as fast as they can, then they'll get a certain amount of coins, which they can use to give you gifts. People on LiveMe, including myself, love coin drops. Now, what you've all been waiting for, how to get featured. So the first step in getting featured is to have a really cool cover photo. If your profile picture is awesome, then use that. If not, try to make a cover photo that relates to the broadcast you're doing. Speaking of, make sure you have a relevant title for your broadcast, but also use some hashtags that'll get you featured, such as #FeatureMe, or look at some of the trending hashtags that might get you featured a little quicker. Then choose the right category. They have categories like entertainment, talent, games. Choose the one that will fit your broadcast the best. The next tip on getting featured is to share your live stream on your social media. The more exposure you get on your other social media accounts, the more people will come in. This is my biggest tip that a lot of people probably haven't told you about. Have a call to action. If you ask people to follow you, they'll follow you. If you ask people to like your broadcast, share your broadcast, send you stars, they'll do that. The more stars you get, the faster you'll get featured. The more activity you have in your broadcast, the more likely you are to get featured. Alright you guys, and the last little thing I want to cover is how to get followers. The most important tip I have is ask people to follow you. Just say, hey you guys, if you're just coming into this broadcast, make sure you click that follow button so you don't miss another one. And most of the time, they'll click it. My next tip is to be consistent with your broadcasts. If people know you're going to broadcast at a certain time on a certain day and you're going to do something entertaining, they're going to want to follow you so they make sure they don't miss it. Another tip is to make sure your broadcasts are pretty long. I'm talking at least an hour or 2 or 5. But the longer you broadcast, the more people that will see it. And the more people that see your broadcast, the more likely you're going to get some follows. When you're broadcasting for a long time, just make sure you stay entertaining. If you get tired or your voice starts to hurt, then maybe it's time to end your broadcast. For me, I find it really awkward watching people who have awkward silences. So my tip is to just keep talking. Honestly, I get entertained and people get entertained just by hearing you guys tell stories or talk about your day. It's like watching reality TV that isn't scripted. Also, something I like to do is just be super excited and be happy and be kind to everybody that comes in. Next tip, LiveMe sometimes has some contests to get you featured, so make sure you check those banners on the home screen to see if there are any that you can enter. And this next tip on how to get followers actually doesn't require you to broadcast. If you guys are active in other people's broadcasts and you're commenting, sending them gifts, they'll call you out in the broadcast and be like, hey you guys, this person's gifting so much, make sure you follow them. And people will just follow you. It's all a give and take. When you broadcast, be excited for the people coming into your broadcast and watching you, and let them know how much you appreciate them. But then you can go back into their broadcast and show them some love. And also, just something random to throw in there, if you do happen to have a star badge or you get verified, then your broadcast will be featured a lot. Alright you guys, so that's all I got for this LiveMe tutorial. If you want, I can do another one with some extra stuff I didn't talk about in this one, but there's definitely some secret tips I could tell you about on how to get some more followers and how to get featured. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below telling me your LiveMe username, and go ahead and ask me any questions that I didn't answer in this video. Make sure you follow all of my social media. It's floating right around here. Follow me on LiveMe too. It's the same as most of my social media, and this YouTube channel, MyLifeAsLJ. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and if you're going to download the LiveMe app. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that little bell icon next to the subscription button so you don't miss another video. Alright you guys, I love you so much and I will see you on LiveMe. Bye!